What is up, guys? Chapter 12 is here in Piggy, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to get through the whole level all by yourself. Just make sure you can watch out for Mr. Potato over there. So first thing you want to do is go into the room behind him. You will see you've got two key cards, an orange one, and on the other side you'll see a green one. So first we're going to go down the orange road, and then we'll come back, we'll go down the green one. But you want to go down the orange pathway in order to get the green slime or whatever the specimen, whatever the green stuff is in the green tube. Now somewhere up here, around here, you should find a key, a yellow key. So there's a purple key there that's kind of at random, and like this key could actually be at some random locations as well, but this is where I found it on this time, but I've seen it on the benches on the outside as well. But you want to find that yellow key. So grab that yellow key, you're going to need that, and then you're going to want to go down to the bottom. After you grab the yellow key, on the bottom there is a safe that you need to open, and inside the safe you are going to find the wooden boards. So we're going to open this, and you're going to get that little plank, that little wood board right there. Okay, cool. So now we've got this. We're going to go to the door on the other side here on the bottom, and you're going to have to use these little wooden planks in order to get across that spot right there so that you can get the hammer. The hammer is really important. You will probably also see an apple somewhere around here that you can go and you can feed to little Georgie if you want to. Look, okay, so hopefully you guys will get a potato that ends up getting stuck. He's a little glitched right now, but they might end up patching that. So now that you've got the hammer, go to the other side here on the bottom level, and then across on the other side here, you're going to find the green vial of liquid. So there's also some notes down there. We're going to do some videos, talk about just kind of the storyline, the overall theory, look at some of the notes that we've got in here and see if that fills in some of the gaps. But right now, I'm just teaching you how to escape, and we're going to show you the good and bad endings as well. So now that we've got this green vial, we need to go and put that there on the original location where we got the key. So you're going to have to go down the red corridor, not the blue one, the red corridor. Okay, so here's the red corridor over here, and see that little green platform? That's where you want to set the green potion or whatever it is. Then you should find the green key card in here. So with the green key card, you should be able to go and get the purple potion, whatever that is. So you want to go down, and now that you can open up the green area, come over here, open up the green room. Okay, now that you've opened up the green room, in here there's a couple different things that you need to do. Now some things are a little bit randomized, but we've got right there a red door. I remember we had a red key in that other room. Actually there's a red key right here. Go grab that red key. Okay, so now it might be a different color. You might find the blue key first, but it's basically in this whole area. You're going to find a red key, you're going to have to find a blue key, you're going to find I think a green key as well. So here we go. We've got a battery and we've got the blue key. So the blue key opens the door where you need to drop off the battery, and there's two batteries. Generally you're going to find one directly across from this room. See how there's this battery right here? So this battery number 1, and we know that battery number 2 is down here. So just make sure you're watching out for Mr. Potato and he doesn't come after you. Also, depending on the server you're in, there could be a piggy that's trying to go after you. There could not be a piggy that's going after you. Hopefully your Mr. Potato gets stuck though, but sometimes it's a little unnerving. Like right now, I don't know exactly where he is. So we're going to come over here. We're going to drop off battery number 1 right here. Okay, now we already know where battery number 2 is, which is right here. We're going to grab that. I think I saw him right there. Okay, we're going to make sure we hold the battery, and then right there you're going to get the purple vial of ooze or whatever the stuff is that you want. So in order to get the next part, you're going to have to drop the purple vial off. So once again, head down the red area and drop the purple vial off next to where you did the green one. And now that you've done this, it's going to open up and you're going to get a stick of dynamite. So you're going to have to use this stick of dynamite in the middle of the map, and it's basically just going to change up the whole map for you a little bit. So right here, we're going to drop the stick of dynamite. There we go. Stick of dynamite getting dropped. So after this goes off, you're going to see a big white light, and then everything's going to change, and you've got pretty much a whole different map here that you're dealing with. It's like everything shifted over. So what you want to do is get these coins. Now we've got this coin. right here next to the little carnival area, I guess is what we're going to call it. So we've got this little carnival area with 1 coin. There might be some other stuff over there randomly, like you might find the torch or some other stuff in here. But basically there's a vending machine here in this room, and you want to put 2 coins into the vending machine to get that little hammer thing that you've got going on right there. So that is coin number 1, and you can see over there we've got the little torch device. So it was there. In there you can see there's like a little camping area, and there's a piece of ice in there that we need to melt down. So we need to find ourselves the torch. Now it could be in some random areas over here, but basically we're trying to melt that down because there's a key that we need to get in that safe, and in that safe is the second token. So let's go and grab that little torch so that we can melt that little piece of ice. So for me, it looks like over here where the vending machine is, and it looks like there's kind of like a couple seats and everything, over here, over by the vending machine, we can find right here, that is the little torch that we need to light the fire to melt the ice so that we can get the key so we can open the safe. So come over here, we're going to grab this little thing, and now we're going to light this fire. So now that this fire is next to the ice cube, it will melt down the ice cube. You can grab that little key right there. So that key is what you need to open the safe. Over here in what looks like sort of like a cafeteria area, these levels all kind of have like a little bit of a feeling to different maps that were actually in different chapters. So now that you've got the safe open, you've got yourself the second token. So you want to take this back over there into that other room where you see that vending machine, and inside that vending machine you're gonna have to go get yourself that thing. Watch out, it looks like there's some ghosts that pop in and out. There's Doggy, and I think one of them's Bunny. I'm not sure if Bunny's like actually dead or not. It's kind of weird. But yeah, you go over there, you drop off the second token, you've got yourself this little hammer. So now you want to go back to the little carnival area, and there was one of those like test your strength sort of things over here. Now you come over here and you hammer this, and this reminds us of the carnival. But we've got our little picture of Mrs. Potato and Mrs. P, Mr. P's friend or wife, or I don't know. She is what is needed to bring crazy Mr. P back to sanity. So you see this little picture right here. You want to try to just like be careful. You want to hand it to Mr. P over here, and after you hand it to him, then there you go. You have escaped the map. Now you're gonna see a little cut scene here. Let's look at it and see what's going on. It says it's all coming back to me. I'm sorry. So now the picture reminds him. So I think it's the same person. I left the hospital with the researchers when I thought you were infected, DeeterPlays. So that's why he thought we were dead, because he thought we were infected. They helped me to protect myself, and now I look like this. Oh, well, so he looked like that to protect himself. No matter how much they changed me, nothing would protect me from my mistakes. So who's they? Is he talking about the doctors? Is there another sinister group? Finally, you know we're real. Now you tell me what you did with my family. He's like, they wanted to help me with my research. Obviously, he was trying to find a cure. Goes along with my theory. My theory was accurate. It wasn't the sister pig. You took them away from me. You hurt them. Now I am going to hurt you. Oh, geez. Now George is getting serious right now. George, don't do it. If you hurt him, you are no better than him. Oh, we're like the voice of reason. We're like the good people. It would only turn you into what you hate the most in him. So I guess the fact that he's going to turn me into somebody who makes zombies, I don't know. I guess you're right. You need to leave now. It's not safe here. So why is it not safe here? We're like in a plant? Is it not safe? I don't know. He's right. This place is infested. So apparently there's some more zombies in here, and there's some more infected. And he's like, I will fight here until I drop. Now he's going to try to redeem himself, and it sounds like he's going to fight until he turns into a zombie himself, I guess. Let's meet up with Zizzy and Pony. All right, so now we have a decision. George says, are you coming? Now at this point, we could see either the good or the bad. Now we're going to see the good ending. This is the good ending. In order to get the good ending, you go and follow George. That's all you have to do. Just go that way. And then you'll see Zizzy and Pony, and they'll say, oh, you two are finally back. We took care of the soldiers. What about you? So good thing they took care of those zombie soldiers for us. I was worried that they were going to die. We stopped Mr. P. He's no longer a threat. We did a great job. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Zizzy. Thank you. Okay, so are Zizzy and Pony going to talk about that conversation they were having before? Anyways, I hate to ruin the moment, but where do we go from here? And it says, I've got an idea. Oh, George, you've got an idea. What's your idea? What if we look for a cure? No, duh, George. Isn't that what Mr. P was trying to do all along? Anyways, you'll go through the credits, and at the end of the credits, you're going to see, basically, inside of the plant, you're just going to see Mr. P's hat. We're assuming that maybe he got taken by one of the zombies. So now over here, we're going to look at the bad ending. Instead of going that way to follow George, we're going to go and we're going to talk to Mr. P. And then this gives us the bad ending. It says, Mr. P, we can't leave you behind. You need to come with us. So apparently, I've decided to stay behind with him and fight off the zombies, but that didn't work out so well. This is DeeterPlays, look out, and that's it, guys. But in the credits, you can actually see Bunny here without her eye patch. But then after the credits, you can see the hat there, but you can see the player's legs standing next to the hat. So, I don't know, what do you guys think of the whole thing? That is how you get through Chapter 12. That's the good ending. That's the bad ending. Apparently, there's a third ending known as the true ending, but at this point, it looks like nobody's actually figured out how to get the true ending. Now, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what the true ending is soon. Maybe you have to do both of the endings 10 times each. I don't know, I tried doing the ending and then just standing there for like 10 minutes, and it didn't really do anything. So if you guys have any ideas on things to try to figure out what the true ending is, let me know in the comments. And if you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.